It's Sunday, December 6th, and you're watching The Great Lost Rewatch. Today we're talking about The Glass Ballerina. I'm sure all of us wondered, the Glass Ballerina, what does that pertain to? And we find out in the first second of the show. What the Glass Ballerina means is that Sun is a liar. She lies about any and everything. So we're with the others in the Hydra. Colleen comes in and says that Sayid, Sun, and Jin have a boat. And Ben wants that boat. He enjoys sailing, it's one of his pastimes. That's why he has the wardrobe from J.Crew. On the boat, Sun is suffering from morning sickness, and Jin wonders why she came in the first place if she's feeling so terrible, and she said that she just doesn't want to be without him. Watching this episode and the many declarations of love that Sun and Jin give to each other is just more heartbreaking now when you know that they've been separated for years, and ugh. But at the same time, here is Sun saying that she doesn't want to be without Jin, and then we flash back to an affair. Sun is having an affair with that Jay guy. I think that's how you say his name. I'm bad with Korean. If it's not bad enough that she's having an affair, her father soon finds out by walking in on them. Mr. Pike tells Jin that Jay has stolen something from him and he needs to be delivered a message, but not like just beaten up message like he wants him killed. Jin goes to do that, but he finds that he can't, and he tells Jay that he must leave the country and never come back. And then Jin goes to his car, and Jay in his hand has the pearls. What a lot of people thought at the time, I remember, is that that meant Sun was there and she pushed him off the balcony. Then we move to Kate and Sawyer in the polar bear cages, and Pickett goes to collect them and says that they have to go to work, but Colleen quickly stops by and Sawyer observes that Colleen and Pickett are a couple. Pickett already has a hatred of Sawyer. While we're talking about Pickett, I don't know about you, but whenever I look at Pickett, all I can think about is the fact that he was Buck, who liked to from Kill Bill. Anyway, Kate and Sawyer are forced to work on something that they don't know yet. They're actually building a runway for season 5. While Kate's working, Alex shows up and asks about Carl and says that Kate looks pretty in a dress, so that's nice. There's 1 point for Kate's self-esteem. Sawyer just all of a sudden stops and goes up to Kate and makes out with her, and then he fights off a bunch of the others, but then Juliet holds Kate at gunpoint. But when they go back to the cages, Sawyer lets Kate know that he did that so he could evaluate the fighting style and experience of the others, and when they least expect it, they're going to turn the tables on them. Little do they know that Ben is watching the whole time. Back with our boat people, Jin thinks it's time to go, that Jack and the others aren't coming, and Sayid says that the mountain could be blocking their view of the smoke. They need to go around, and they find the Paula ferry, and Sayid says that it's safe and no one's been there forever. Later when they go ashore, Sun says, "Why are you lying to us?" And Sayid says that there are footprints there, and he thinks that Jack and the others have in fact been captured. Sayid instead is lighting the fire so they can lure the others. He asks Sun to keep lying to Jin, but Jin knows more English than Sun thinks that he does, and he understands what's going on the whole time, and he knows that Sun kind of betrayed him and lied to him, but that's what Sun does. Hello, the Glass Ballerina. Sayid and Jin insist that Sun goes to the boat because it will be safer there, but of course it's not, because the others cometh by sea. Sun grabs the gun and comes face to face with Colleen.
I know you, Sun Wukwan, and I know you're not a killer.
I agree, there's no way Sun could be a killer. Okay, maybe she could. Sun manages to get off the boat before the others take it away, and she and Jin have a sweet little reunion in the water. Speaking of Jin and water, between this instance with the boat and the raft in the first season and the freighter in season 4, let's just make it a rule that Jin should never be out in open water. No good ever comes of it. And the final scene of this episode is Ben formally introducing himself to Jack.
My name is Benjamin Linus.
Why, yes it is. And just when you think that Ben might be turning a leaf and not lying all the time?
And I've lived on this island all my life.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's a lie. And then what can be described only as a stroke of sheer brilliance on the part of the writers.
Boston Red Sox won the World Series.
If you wanted me to believe this, you probably should have picked somebody else.
Back to full. Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. And that's where we're going to leave it today, with the Red Sox winning the World Series. Liz, you're talking about further instructions tomorrow, so I'll see you then.
We're going to need to watch that again.